Hi everyone. I remembered my little microphone today, so hopefully volume will be good. I'm just going to set it on the table, though I think that worked pretty well last time. So hopefully it sounds good. I don't know, but I'm super excited. Look at that. Dream Valley. Okay, so I don't even remember when I ordered this. It was probably either way earlier this year or late last year. I ordered through BJDivas. It must be Dream Valley, I guess. It's a spider cat. It's so cute. I can't wait to open it. And the thing is, I don't even know if I'm going to have clothes to fit it, because how do you put clothes on a spider? Or a cat, for that matter. But I did bring some eyes, although I don't even know if I have the right size. So this might be just like an unboxing with nothing else going on, but it's quite an interesting little doll. And yep, it's a change off from Smart Doll, but that's okay. I will always love my smart dolls. Sometimes I get sidetracked by other pretty little dolls. So, oh yeah, it is definitely Dream Valley, because there's a Dream Valley box right inside of there. All right, let's see if I can get this out easily enough. It's curious that it's like this shape, because I would have guessed that it would have been more square. I don't know. All right, so here is the nice box. Look at that website. I can't even say that. UGUDM.com. Ugudum? I don't know if that's supposed to be a word. The box lifts open like a flap. Oh, there is a QR code. Do you guys want to check that? I don't know. It's probably to their website as well. There you go. Inside. Oh, there's like a little outfit or something. Oh gosh, if I can lift this. Look at this little packet here has clothes in it. Interesting. Is this not what I thought it was? We'll get to that in a minute. Maybe this was a gift or something? I don't know. I mean, it's good to know, because I didn't think that I would have clothes for this. This is not a spider cat. Not spider cat. Oh, that's why I was like, this box shape does not look right. It's not a spider cat. It's something else. It is okay, I think it's a moth girl. So, okay, I'm doing bugs. I don't know. I didn't remember that it was Dream Valley, and I think that the spider cat is not Dream Valley either, which is why I was confused on the outer box. I'm like, maybe they just use a Dream Valley shipping box. But this is Dream Valley, and I can't remember. I think it's Moth something, but it's a little 1/4 girl. Let's see if it says inside the COA what the name of this sculpt is. I'm sure there will probably be, well, let's just see what's in here. So this card is the birth certificate of Dream Valley dolls. Each doll corresponds to a unique number. Please keep it properly. And mine is number 10079. The card is quite nice. It's a little bit smaller than a credit card, but it has like the plasticky credit card feel. And the Dream Valley logo there is kind of like embossed, so like I can feel the ridges of that leaf. That's kind of nice. I'm so sorry if you got excited about Spider Cat. Not Spider Cat. Here is more. Okay, so this is the girl. This is the girl that I got. And I got her in this color, I do believe. Like it's a tea or a caramel or something. But that's the doll I got. And I think I must have gotten a full set. Here's more QR codes if anybody wants to check them. You can pause this, screenshot them, check out where they go. But this is the girl that I got. So I don't know why I thought Spider Cat. It's not like BJDivas to not send me the incorrect thing. I ordered this, and I knew that I had paid for it and that it was done and it was being shipped. I guess I just had it in my head this morning that it was Spider Cat. So here's another picture of this doll. Look at those shoes down there. I don't know if I got those shoes, but those are amazing. So she has this cute little outfit, little dress. So that's what this is here. More QR codes, probably the same as the previous postcard. And then another Dream Valley postcard with some information there. And it looks like some information to fill out. So I don't know. Okay, so, but it doesn't say on any of these what the name of this girl is. Dream Valley Moth Girl? I don't know. Something like that. I am very thrilled, of course, to get this one because I also ordered this sometime either way earlier this year or late last year sometime. I'll put it in the description of the video of when I ordered it to today's date when I received it. So here is a wig. It's kind of like silvery gray. I brought eyes, but I don't need them now. All right, let's bring out this girl first. And then there's a bunch of like side body parts here. So let's see. Gently lift her arms up because they're kind of tucked behind her. And I live. Look at that. Like she's like a Frankenstein or something. Okay, so firstly, let's just take a look at that fabulous skin tone. Sorry, it's her booty. Oh, interesting back there. You know why? Because she has multiple arms. Okay, so goodness gracious. Okay, I thought this was going to be a little bit quicker video because I thought I wasn't going to be able to do really all that much. Face cover, always very handy. Put that right back in the box. Yeah, I thought this was going to be like, I don't know why I thought it was going to be Spider Cat. I guess I'm just excited for it. But, I thought I was just going to be opening up a doll and be like, oh, this is so cute. Now I have nothing for it and I'll have to figure everything out. But now this is a full set doll, and so I have everything for her and I have to put her all together. Oh my gosh, she's amazing already, you guys. Look at, she doesn't have her eyes in, but she does have this face up, which includes eyelashes, which is pretty impressive to pack and not get damaged. So look at that. She's got these like little flowers, these white eyelashes. She's really beautiful. I just want to look. Oh, I put the card away. I was going to say I want to look at the comparison between the face up because it's been a while since I've really looked closely at this doll. Since, of course, I've ordered her so long ago. I wonder if I feel like when this was first announced, they showed a video of how to change the body parts because she has these extra body parts. I don't know if that's the case though, or if I'm thinking of a different doll. All right, I'm trying to get this to come loose so I can get these styrofoam sleeves off of her. So her hands also have like the fingernail paint. Let me show you guys these. Is it focusing? There we go. See, her nails are painted. That's nice. Of course, that's both hands. It even, they did that nicely where it has like a little bit of gloss, so it looks like the nails are painted. So, interesting thing. And I know a lot of, well, I can't say a lot because I'm not that professional at ball jointed dolls anymore, but the shoulder joint has notches, which makes me think of the internal frame of Smart Doll. But I've had previous other ball jointed dolls that have the notch system to help pose. I don't know if you guys can hear the click there. You hear those? I mean, it's not quite as pronounced as a smart doll internal frame, but you get that notching system that allows you to move it in increments and pose it, and it'll pretty much stay. Although depending on how the like stringing is inside, sometimes even though it has the notching system. Now I'm just taking the sleeving off of her feet here, the styrofoam protective wrap. Oh my gosh, so she has a little bit of body blushing going on, and even her toenails are painted. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at what I just did. That freaked me out for a second. But her legs are magnetic, so it's not a problem. I did not break this doll trying to unwrap it. Oh, that startled me. Oh my gosh. You see, I think there really was a video or something, if not specifically for this doll, maybe just showing the kind of idea behind magnetic joints. Okay, come on now, wrapping. I want you free. All right. Leg wrappings and arm wrappings are free. I still have to get it off of her bust. Okay, so take a look. Her knees have a little bit of like body blushing there. And then those are her cute little toes. Oh my gosh, aren't they adorable? Oh, so cute. Okay, so she definitely has like high heel feet going on here, I think, for those fantastic shoes that we saw on the postcard. But she may have flat feet in there as well. I don't honestly quite remember absolutely everything that came with this doll. All right, so just forewarned, her, you know, her bust and her nipples have some blushing too. Actually, so does her abdomen. I think that's really kind of cool. So I'm just going to show you. Don't be alarmed. It is just a doll. It looks really nice though. And I'm so intrigued to see if I can figure out or understand this thing going on here. So let me just show you what I did with the leg as I was unwrapping. Are you guys ready for this? Look at that giant magnet right there. Giant magnet in there. It literally just... I'm not sure what the purpose of that is for this particular doll. I don't think she has alternate legs. I wonder if that's the same process with the arms here. Okay, yeah, magnetic. Here I'm just pulling pieces off of this doll. Magnetic. And then look, there's 2 entries for multiple arms, which you all know I want to do because I think that's one of the things that really drew me to this doll. There's a little bit of styrofoam that was caught in her neck joint. So, obviously you can't really do a standing test on a high-heeled doll, but I do want to say for being a smaller doll, maybe it's just because I've been into my smart dolls so heavily lately with the vinyl and everything, but she is kind of hefty a little bit, and I imagine with extra arms she'll be even more hefty. So she's so beautiful. I love the skin tone. I really thought it looked so great with their advertisement. They had her in other colors, but I wanted her in this particular tone. So let's take a look at all these wrapped up goodies in here. So this was in the top portion, and I don't know what it is. I'm sure there were options as to what extras you could get, or okay, these are her shoes. Are you guys ready for this? I wonder if they're magnetic also. Oh no, they have the ties. All right, so shoes. Look at these shoes. Doesn't that just look so ethereal and beautiful? My goodness. So the bottoms are just, or the tops where her feet go are just white, and you see all those little like holes for like the lacing. Oh my gosh, let's just see. Let's just see what it looks like up against her foot. Look at that. That is beautiful. Imagine standing on just this tiny little bit of portion. Okay, so that's kind of part of her outfit, which I'll set over there with the bag of her clothes. So that was the 2 feet. This must be the lacing or whatever other part goes with the shoes. I think it has like little moth or butterfly wings or something with it. Oh yeah, there's definitely some more parts here, but I don't know if this is part of the shoes or something else. The thing is with resin dolls, which is maybe why I gravitate more towards vinyl dolls, is because I feel like even though resin dolls are gorgeous and they are absolutely worth it to take out into your favorite places for photography and everything, they're just so delicate. So like here is, look at that. Look at that. That is so gorgeous. It's like a little wing of some sort, and it's like has this ball notch at the end. So somehow that connects into something. I hope. Hope it's not a loose, broken thing. She also had like the headdress, right? Or something. Let's see. Anyway, I absolutely love resin dolls because to me, they really are works of art, especially some of these full set ones. And you just see how absolutely amazing they are. Okay, so I think this is maybe goes on her head, possibly. So that other piece went into this joint here. I hope I can put it back in. But I mean, just look at this. So these are hand painted by artists. I mean, it is art. Which is why, you know, I don't know if it's different for, okay, so let's put this back in. Let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, it just goes right in, I think. And it's kind of movable because of that ball joint, so you can kind of pose it. And I think it's the same for this piece too. So it kind of goes like, actually it kind of just popped out. And something just flung out of there. What was that? A little tiny plastic like rubber band thing. I don't know if you can see that there. It was inside of this, so I'm just going to put it back in there. I don't know if it's like to help cushion the socket there, but let's see. I want to make sure I put this on the right way. Okay. Yeah, it just kind of like pushes in, and they are movable to pose a little bit. So that's kind of nice. I think this is on her head. I don't think it's part of the ankles. Oh, I might have put the one in wrong because I have them going the wrong way, I think. Oh no, that's right. Yeah. So this is like one side and this is the other side. Let me take out that postcard so we can look at her again, or have an image of her for reference. Yeah, those must be part of her headset. Or no, headset, I don't know. So she's got wings up here, and she's also got wings down here. So actually, these must be part of the shoe then. Maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. Although I don't have as much time as I thought I was going to have because I really thought this was going to be a shorter box opening. That's okay. It's okay. Let me look closely at these. I don't see like holes or notches for how to tie these onto the shoes unless you actually wrap these. Oh, they go around the leg. So let's take a look. So I don't know. Something like that. There is kind of a notch here at the bottom. I don't know if you like snap that around the ankle. Sounds scary to say snap when you're referring to resin. So I think those go around the ankle and the shoes get tied. I hope the ties for the shoes are with the clothes or something. All right, let's see what's in here. Got eyes, it looks like. Oh, all of a sudden I'm hungry. I just woke up a little bit ago and I haven't eaten yet today. I know it's almost 4. That's okay. I want to say, you know, with the listing, which is what they do with a lot of resin dolls, it just says random eyes. These kind of look blue, which I'm sure are pretty enough for her. But you can always look for something more unique or interesting. And then there is a melamine sponge in here and then some eye putty. So I'll set those over there. I actually have some eyes that are probably the size that are probably a little bit more interesting and unique. Not that blue wouldn't look nice on her. Another little package. So now I'm delving into these other parts here, and I think that's where the arms are. And maybe, so then I would guess her wing headdress as well. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, so this must be parts of her head dress. Y'all know I love stuff with wings, hence my user nickname, Berry Wings. Berry's my last name. These are magnetized, so they must go on her head. Yeah, they do look like from the picture. I don't know, because it looks like she has both like wings that almost are antenna for the front and then something at the back of her head. Did we see that there? I think those ones that I just opened are these ones that come off the front of her head. All right, let me see. So we got 2 more little packets here and then 2 bigger packets, one of which is clearly the extra set of arms. Did you guys notice that in the picture? That she's got 4 arms. I think that is one of the things that really drew me to her, just because it's unique, it's different. Wow, I can't say unique. I mean, obviously other dolls have been made with multiple arms, but oh my gosh, so this has got to be for the back of her head. Okay, so she's a specific type of moth, and actually she's really on par for Halloween. Like, look at, she's got a skeleton. This must be the back of her headdress. And I can't remember, in the title of this video will be her full scope name, because I will go look it up on my order with BJDivas and everything. But this is so cool. Look at that. And clearly magnetized for the back of her head. These wings are a little movable, a little posable, so that you can give, you know, different looks. That is so cool. I didn't even remember that detail. Okay, let's just look and see how it goes on the back of her head. Woo! There we go. It snapped right on. It actually kind of almost pulled the head cap off of the head while it was snapping onto the magnets. That's strong magnets right there. But I'm going to take it off. Oh, because I still have to put her outfit on. Ooh, that's a strong magnet. Oh, yeah, it's right there on the back of her head. Those 2 magnets there. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I knew the moment I saw this doll, I was like, I'm going to pre-order her. She was so cool and so intricate and so detailed. And the funny thing is, I'm kind of a scaredy cat baby when it comes to bugs. But in my older years, yes, I am old. Older. I'm not ancient, okay, people. I either have become braver or at least more understanding. Oh, okay, here's some flat feet. More understanding of bugs. I mean, we're ginormous compared to bugs. Bugs really cannot hurt us. There's her feet, even her flat feet. The toenails are painted. That's so cute. I'm not as fearful of bugs anymore. I actually rescue bugs in my house and I take them outside, even big scary bugs. And I used to try to get like a cup and a plate or something and like put the cup over them and then slide the plate under and then I carry the thing outside. Now, hands, people. I use my bare hands. Lately, the thing that I've been like most proud of, and it's only because I like Googled it. Sometimes, I don't know if you've ever seen those like big flying bugs during the summertime that look like giant mosquitoes. Okay, here's some interesting things. Dual sockets. This must be for the arms. I can see like notching inside of there on both sockets. So I wonder if you have to put this in to use to put both arms in. I'm guessing probably so. So definitely be using those. The flat feet I will probably be setting aside for some other later time. All right, and then here's her arms. And then the last thing to open out of all of this would be the outfit. But yeah, I definitely want to put the arms in. Anyway, as I've gotten older, I've come to realize that bugs, you know, we are so much bigger than bugs. Bugs are not out to get us. Except for maybe like angry hornets when you mess with them. But if you leave them alone, they really don't bother you. Anyway, so I guess I've just come to accept, you know, I love nature. I'm a nature lover. So I'm okay with bugs. Still not very okay with snakes, but I accept that they are part of our world and they, you know, they are part of life. Okay, so extra hand, extra arms, nails, also painted. Magnet on the end. Curious though, you can see inside the joint there, the stringing, like that's the end of the string. And she's got these double jointing, so, and you can also see the notching for, you hear that, for the posing. So that's nice. Wow, even and blushing on the spare arm. I don't know if you can see that, but the elbow kind of has a little bit of blushing going on. It's not a spare arm. It's her arm. She has, you can, it's cool that you can have her be either 2 or 4 armed, but I definitely liked the appeal of, her hand is blushed too, if you can see that a little bit around the wrist. I don't know if it's there in the hands that much. But you can see it on the wrist there. She's so amazing. I'm already amazed. All right, let's see if we can figure this arm bit out together. So I'm going to pull off the magnetized arms. And I'm just going to set those arms further up so that I don't know that there's really a difference per se. Oh, they are nicely marked though. So on the inside here, there's an L upside down. So I know that's her left. The hands also kind of indicate, but they are clearly marked. And there's the right. I'm sure that's how it is on these other ones as well. Yep. And the arms are the exact same length. So here's her 2 right arms. All right, so we looked at how that socket pulled off before. Let's do it again. Magnetized. This is a really neat construction. So not only are these dolls like hand painted, amazing works of art, but they're also kind of amazing works of engineering too. All right, let's see how it goes. So this one, okay, so the ones with the 1 arm are magnetized because it's holding on where the other arm would be, right? So you'd have dual arms, but this would be like the second arm magnet. These ones, obviously, you need holes for both arms to go in, so there's no magnetism here. The arms themselves grab into the magnets inside the body, so it ends up looking like that. I'm just a little curious though, because it doesn't seem quite as flush as those other ones, but maybe it's because the magnets are pulling them in. I think once I put both magnets in, or both arms in, it'll pull it flush. So one arm, two arm, easy peasy. Now the question is, do I have everything correctly aligned? Look at that, you guys. Look at that. That is such a clever and smart and phenomenally easy way to adjust body parts on a strung resin doll. Oh my gosh. And yeah, you know what? There might be the tiniest bit of like gapping there compared to the single, with it being a little bit more flush and being pulled in by that magnet. But on the back, it's just as smooth as can be. It's like a puzzle piece. I don't mind that. I think it actually adds to her charm. All right, so here is the other non-magnetized dual arm part. It has kind of some notches and grooves to like make sure you align it correctly, but it's not like it's holding on. I feel like I mean, it's staying without me holding it, but like I could just pick it off. It's just there. So now I don't think it really matters which arm goes which way because they're the exact same arms, but I'm going to maintain the top arms as the ones that she already had in her. And the second arms are going to be down on the bottom, which were the arms that I opened. All right. So there she is with 4 arms, which, looking at it like this without imagining her as a moth character, it looks a little odd, I guess. Maybe a little creepy, but I kind of love her, you guys. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't have ordered her if I knew I wasn't going to love her. But she is just such a fun character. I hope that I'm doing okay for time. I probably got like 20 minutes left. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get her entire intricate outfit going here. And also, I don't know if it's odd to set her down on her arms here, but they seem okay. It doesn't stop her from being laid down flat. Now I need to know what to do with these parts here. I think I'm just going to stick them in her where the body cavity is in the cushioning here. And I'm not going to need the flat feet, I don't think. So I'll just set those over there. All right, we kind of looked at all her moth parts. Let's just take a quick look at her outfit. I don't know if I'm going to have time to put it all together on this video. Might be able to. Let me actually move this box aside so I have a little bit more space here. I'm not feeling quite so crowded. All right, it's just off screen. All right, so here's her outfit. Oops. She's got a dress, cute little details there. Maybe like an underskirt or something. Very nice Dream Valley bag. This, I imagine, is the string for her shoes, which I probably definitely won't have time to do on this video. This is like, I don't know, a fluffy skirt thing. Has little beads dangling from it. Got to make sure to pull those out so they're not stuck in the fabric. Like this one here, it's like tucked in there. I just need to like free it from its fabric domain. There we go. So she's got these little pearls, little dangly things. That must be part of the dress. Obviously, it's part of something, part of her outfit. And then it looks like she's got little sleeve, like arm sleeve things. But the question is, how many arm sleeve things? She's got 4, you guys. So here's her 4 arm sleeves. They have little puffs at one end or the other. And then there is like a necklace, like a furry collar with a necklace. I wonder how easy it is to take her head off to put this on over her neck. Let's just see. So I would definitely have to manipulate the S hook there. You can see obviously it's strung quite well to keep the head on. Oh my gosh, can you guys see my eyes through her eyes? I noticed it when I blinked. Oh, that's so funny. I'm such a weirdo. So sorry. That was wild. Okay, I'm not going to put her necklace on until I can get my tools. And I don't know, I might even have to ask my husband, because I have found that when I take dolls apart and move their S hooks and everything, I struggle so bad. And actually, come to think of it, I'll need probably a little bit of help, because I'll have to take her hands off too to slip these things on. So I think the only thing I'm going to really be able to do is put her dress on, which is fine. I can do that, and then that'll probably be the end of the video. And then hopefully I can get out there and, or I can put her shoes all together with all of the little stringing. And then I can get some pictures of her. So the back is like 3 little like pearl beads and like the lace, which is not my favorite way to have something be closed, because I feel like that lace can really just fall apart. But it opens up plenty for you to slip it over her hips, I hope. Let's see. I suppose otherwise you could slip it up over her head. Because, yeah, actually this is, well, there we go. There we go. I was like, I don't want to, like, I don't want to, like, yank on the fabric too much. All right. Let's see if I can get this all the rest. Well, now here's her booty. Let's see if I can get it over her backside here. Almost. There we go. It was a little bit of a stretch, but I made it. All right. So that's her outfit thus far, but I'm going to button it up here. I hope. See, now I don't want to set her face down, though, because her face up is just too precious. See, this is maybe why I don't like this lace stuff either, because it's like a little hard to get over. But it is stretchy, so it shouldn't be that hard. And I don't think it necessarily matters what loop you put it through. Oh, nope. I think I might have to dress her off screen. Let me pause this for just a moment, and then I'll come back. Okay, so got the dress on. Got the little pearl beads secured. It looks like a little ballerina dress. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. All right, so then let me reference that I suspect that these, well, yeah, it looks like then this, and then this probably goes underneath. So there you go. And then this doesn't necessarily really matter which direction it goes. But it's probably to help hold up the black ruffly part. And also kind of act like undergarments. Although we probably don't want it to go too far. So you don't want the skirt to be super lifted. So here it is. I'm not sure that I even necessarily love the part under here, because in the picture you can't really see that. I know it's kind of looking down at her. I guess you can, I don't know. So I don't know if it's really necessary or not, because it kind of looked okay without it. I think it could go either way, I suppose. Yeah, because I don't see that being anything else besides going up under her hips. Unless it's meant to be above the black thing. The black, like, ruffle thing. But I don't think so. I guess it could go either way. All right. The arm pieces and the neck piece I will have to wait on, but I probably could get her eyes and stuff in, but also my kiddo is going to be home soon, so I might pause this some more. If you guys mind holding out, I'll pause it. Okay, I put her eyes in while I had it paused, because I keep checking to see if my kiddo is getting home off the bus. So these are the blue ones that came with her, which are nice. But I feel like potentially I could maybe find some ones that I like a little bit more. Not that these are bad or anything. All right, so let's take a look at this fabulous wig. It is long, it's a little concerning, but you know, we'll see how that goes. It looks a little bit of a mess. Look at that. I don't know what's going on there. Might have to brush that out a little bit. Sorry, I'm just checking to make sure my kiddo's bus is in here. I got an app now to tell me when his bus is coming. And I heard like a vehicle sound, but I think that's just a car going by. All right, so it's interesting. It has like little tendrils off to the side. It's a little wavy, but I think that's mostly because it was in the packaging. And it's got like bangs. So I'm actually going to go grab a brush really quick. Let me pause it again. Hold on. Okay, got a brush. Just going to give it a quick little brush to smooth it out. I don't know if I have ever sung the praises of this simple plastic brush from Volks. They get them in and available on a regular basis. Sometimes they have alternate colors. But it works like a charm every time. Oh, I'm sorry. That like light is blinding. That's my curtain right there. All right. There it is. Let's see how it looks on her. A few strands came off. It may not be the highest quality wig, but I think it's going to look really good on her. So let's see if I can get this on her. Did you also notice, sorry, I'm doing this barely on screen here. She does have like elf ears, which maybe translate to moth ears. I don't know. All right, so she's got these bangs. She's got like these couple of short tendrils. I almost want like these really shorter tendrils to like stick up like antenna, but that's what the wing pieces are for, right? So she doesn't really need that per se. But it is laying a little funny. See if I can get those pieces separated out. It's long. It goes down past her dress. So the wig is like, you know, I think it's styled to have some different lengths, but it's just a matter of pulling out the parts that are the different lengths. And getting them like in front of her ear and then tucking the rest back behind her ear. And then for those, there's like 3 different trim lengths, it looks like, for those front tendrils. And I'll have to figure out a way to like kind of get them to be styled properly. All right, I gotta check and see if my bus is coming yet. Nope, not yet. All right, now let's take a look at these pieces. So one great thing is that her wig is never going to come off because those magnets just really keep it. It is curious though, like on these wing pieces, this one is really loose on the notch and these other ones are not nearly as loose, so it just makes me worried that one would fall off and I wouldn't notice. Let's see where these... So these front ones go like on her forehead almost. They can definitely stick up, but it's like very much on her forehead. And the question becomes, where do you put these tendrils? Like, how do you divide out the tendrils then? The magnets are not nearly as strong because you just saw, I don't know if you saw that, it just drooped right when I put it on her head there. I'm not sure I love the front ones because it is making the hair be weird. You have to like find the right division between the hair to put these in. All right, so front and back pieces. I don't know, maybe I have them on the wrong way. No, that's the right way. The magnet seems strong enough because it's staying. I feel like I'm just really gonna have to figure out how to style her hair so that it looks decent. Plus, with the pieces, I feel like little flyaways will get caught in that. And how will I set her down? I can't set her face down, can't set her down on her barrette. I have to set her down ever so gently. See, I don't like that. Look at that. Look at this one is not nearly as strong. I don't know what that's about. I don't like that. And then the leg pieces, I don't know. All right, I think I got to pause it here, or I'm going to end it here. I will take some photos with her all together. I'm not quite sure how to attach the ankle ones unless they literally snap onto the legs. And then the shoes are going to take me a minute to string up anyway. So thank you for watching. Check my Facebook or wherever for end results of her pictures. This is Dream Valley Moth Girl, I want to say, but like I said, I'll put the name of it, the sculpt, in the title. Anybody else get her? Anybody else like her, got her bling, want to do a different design on her? I bet that she would look freaking fantastic as one of those, like, what are they, like the Luna moths with the green and the yellow? That would be beautiful. All right. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. And please check my Facebook page for end result pictures. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.